My first live had 12 viewers, 50,000 people. That's how many watched our live shopping events on TikTok Shop and etc. And in just 2 hours. And I'm not saying that to brag, guys, but this is a really good marketing point. And I'm saying that because 1 year ago, we only had maybe 12 viewers per live, which is very low. And I'm gonna try to show you and explain you how to achieve the 50,000 people on your live in 2 hours. Live shopping completely changed the way you sell, and this is so important to do it, so even if it's you or someone else. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how we run live shopping, especially on TikTok Shop. The process, the setup, the tech, the mistakes we made, and what we learned from going live at least once a week. Wherever you're a brand owner, a small business, or just wanting to create something, TikTok Shop creator, or an influencer, this is a real good guide. Don't hesitate to subscribe and to like this video. So first part, I'm gonna explain why live shopping is so important nowadays in e-commerce. So live shopping is not just a trend. Everyone was saying like, live shopping will pass, this is just a trend, blah, blah, blah. It is not. Live shopping is very important if you want to grow your business on social media. This is one part of marketing. You don't have to do it, but really, really, really right now, if you want to grow fast, you should use it. Either if you pass yourself at the camera or you hire someone that does it for you, or you pay creators to showcase your products. On TikTok, we reach tens of thousands of people on TikTok. This is just insane. We play with the algorithm and the algorithm give back to you. And that's not ads. That's not paid, that's engagement, and that's attention, you know, and it's free. Well, it's your time, so it's never free in the end, but it is free to start. You don't have thousands to spend to get attention from people. Imagine 50,000 people watching you, asking for your products, asking how you dress, asking how you do this, how you do that, where to buy your product, how you have good hair, where to buy this, that, and asking every sort of questions. You are in live and you can answer. This is the magic. And with TikTok Shop now, you can just add your products on the screen. This is where it all happens. I see lots of people complaining about TikTok Shop. Of course, it's not perfect. Of course, it's gonna grow. But honestly, this is a great tool nowadays. And of course, they will block some live trying to sell outside of a platform. This is completely okay. Imagine you were TikTok, you're launching a product to take your commission. Why not? Why blocking these people? Because you want the commission. Of course, this is completely normal. It's like if you have Etsy, Amazon, if you sell free Shopify, they get commissioned, so why not TikTok? And on Instagram, the lives are very smaller, but this is also more intimate. This is important to get both of them because TikTok is to get more audience, to get attention. And Instagram, I would say, is more intimate, replying to comments, replying to people, being closer to them and trying to catch them and keep them, you know? This is engagement and I don't know the name in English. I don't have it right now. Retention, that's the word. I'm sorry, my English is not perfect, but I try to improve, promise you. So this is retention and TikTok is attention. And so the power comes from doing both. Here I'm at home today. I'm gonna go to the office. I wanted to start the video here. I'm gonna finish the video at my office to show you the setup and everything. Last night we've made a live. It lasted 1 hour and something and we reached 25,000 of people and the live was not crazy. I did not add any strategy to it. So even without strategy, you can get lots of people. But if you add strategy, you can sell. We've sold last night for, I believe, 15 or 20,000 USD. So this is not bad, you know, this is great. And if you do it every night, imagine the power of the tool. Well, anyway, let's go to the office. I want to show you the setup and everything. Let's go. So just arrived at the office and as promised, I'm going to show you our set. So this is the background. This is the background. This is how it looks when I'm on live. And first, we do have two. And yes, today it's hot in Barcelona. I live in Barcelona. I'm French, but living in Barcelona. And it's mid-November, but it's hot today. So we do have two smear counters. So we have one counters for Instagram, one counters for TikTok followers. And you also have the Shopify like counters. This is great. People like to see the numbers running and it's so good. It makes people want to follow. And if you have the Shopify one, it makes people want to order. Okay, guys, this is first something important. This is a budget. This is approximately, I believe, 500, 600 USD, something like this. I will link everything that I'm mentioning, what I exactly bought online. This would not necessarily be like affiliate links, but this way you can order if you want, of course. Then second one is the tripod. So for the tripod, I use the Amazon one. This is great. You have better ones. We also have a great one at home, but honestly for the live, I'm using the Amazon Basic and it's great. I can add either my phones or I can also change here and add my cameras. Okay, let me try to grab it. Okay, so as you can see, this is for the phone and I can add for the camera, which is great. I'm putting myself like this in front of the camera. I'm adding this and I'm adding one light here and another one here. Anyway, I need the softbox to take the photos of my bags that I'm selling. So I'm adding one here and one here because I need the lights in front of my face. For the lights, I'm using the newer that I bought online on Amazon. I'm gonna show you how it works, but this is great. And also what I like on this one is here you can change the light, you can change the intensity, and it's great. Maybe you have way better quality ones. Let me know if you know one. So with the light, as you can see, and without the light, way better with the light now. So this is important also to ensure that you have great lights. This is a good lighting. You need one, is important. You can see in the future that it will be so important, especially to showcase your products. People need to see very, very clearly what they need to buy. So you have the newer one. Maybe if you have one that is way better, let me know in the comments. Let us all know. Vincent is doing the orders of yesterday. So, oh, we just had one order. Yeah, I love the Shopify sound. So this is all the orders we got yesterday. We still have some bags to like pack. This one also, this Gucci bag, everything was sold. As you can see, live shopping do work. So go get your live shopping, go online shopping, important. Let's continue the tips that I have for you. So to do the live, I have my iPhone. I used to live with my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now I have a 17 Pro Max since a few days. It's better, honestly. But 13 Pro Max, 14, 15, 16 works perfectly. If you have a good lighting, you don't need an amazing phone, okay guys? So just a phone. You could add also a microphone. I could try one day, maybe Vincent, like to add a microphone during the live. Maybe the quality of the sound would be better. I'll try to do it. And also when you test things, ask your followers, ask the people on your live to let you know if they prefer with, without, what you could increase, what you could better. Ask them, like they're here also to help you and you can learn from your audience. Just ask. But most of all, the most important when you do live is a Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi, stable Wi-Fi, because for example, 2 days ago we started live, the Wi-Fi was not stable and it was hell. Honestly, we had to stop the live. So please use a good Wi-Fi. This is like common sense. You need fiber, you need a very good one. If not, the live is gonna bug and it's gonna be hell. You're not gonna sell anything. So in the end, for this part, you don't need a studio, you just need clarity, good lighting, good connection. That's it. Okay, now I'm gonna mention how we structure every live. This is one also of an important battle. We don't do it necessarily every time, but I had a very good tips from someone at TikTok because we are in France, at least one of the best sellers in luxury secondhand. So we have a good TikTok manager and he helped us to have good strategy, how to sell more, the tips they tried, what's working for now. But it also told us like you need to test and learn all the time. But here are some good tips that it gave me. So before the live, you have a pre-live. You organize your live, you tell yourself every, I don't know, like 10 to 20 minutes, you promise something. You promise an objective, you promise a product release, you promise new stock, you promise like a promotion, reduction, giveaways, anything. But every 10 to 20 minutes, people need to have an objective, somewhere to go. So either you ask, for example, just follow for this, likes for this, go see the product page or anything. But first, pre-live, you organize the rhythm of your live. You say, for example, sorry, my microphone was far. So either you say, for example, okay, like every 10 or 15 minutes, I drop a new product, or every 20 minutes, you create a promotional code. I don't know, but try to rhythm your live, try to make like a structure. If you need to create like a little script, this is something you can do on TikTok live, on TikTok shop. You can have a little script within your screen and have like some list of important points that you need to talk about. But first, when you start your live, you need to warm up the audience. Just let them comment, let them like the live, let them follow you, let them try to see what's in the cart, what's in your TikTok shop. So make them talk in the comments. Try to ask how they are, where they come from. I usually do this. Like I ask where are you coming from, if they're good, what they want to see. I try to tell them just tap on the screen, tap it, tap it, tap it. It makes likes, it makes comments. Try to share the live. Don't hesitate to follow us if you like what we do. Also, I ask them to click on the little cards on the screen they have to just check what we sell, and they can check like all the product page and everything. This is something you need to do at least the first 2 to 5 first minutes of the live. Another tip that was given to me is interact a lot. Be in the movement, be fun, try to be crazy if you want to, but try to advertise, like try to also divertise people. They are here to spend a good moment before buying. So just try to make them feel good, like a good moment. Don't be not talking, don't be like not saying anything. It's boring and people don't want to get bored. People on social media, especially on TikTok, just swipe very easily. If in the first 2 seconds you don't catch their attention, they're gonna swipe, and this is not good for the algorithm of TikTok Live. If you have more engagement, TikTok is gonna show you for you new engagement, new people, new attention. This is how it works. TikTok is a very fast learning algorithm, but it also comes fast and it goes and leaves fast. This is important to say. So it's sometimes easy to play with the algorithm, but you need to understand how it works. So if you engage more, if people like your live, follow, engage, spend time on your live, go check the product page, because now that you have TikTok shop, the most important metrics for TikTok is the shop. So it's either you watch the product page, people spend time, add to carts, pay, but even if they just add to cart, this is a good thing for TikTok. So I'm gonna throw you new people, but also you can play with lots of different strategy. I'm gonna give them to you just now. Also, another tip that was given to me is to create the lives before. You create an event for each live and try to do at least 6 to 10 videos to promote your live. So either you present a product, either you're like mentioning that the live is at hour, and it will warm up the audience as well, because the link of the event will be at the bottom of your video, so people will click and save the live. So it also gives a good indicator to the algorithm, TikTok algorithm, that people are interested by your live. So this is the tips that was given to me by someone from TikTok. What works good? You don't have to spend every day on live. You can, of course, like in good weeks, for example, Q4, you could do lives every day, but we don't have time to, especially if you're small. The good cadence, like the good rhythm, is 3 times per week, and in between you promote your lives, and each live should be like 10 lives. So you should do like one that can be like unboxing, for example. One could be like promoting new lines of products. One could be like products under 50 euro, products under 200 euro. Depends on what you sell, of course. It could be color-wise. It could be like a special promotion live. I don't know, but this is good to do like different stuff each time, because people will want to come to every different live. Also, someone mentioned me timer. So apparently timers and countdowns work so well. For example, you start the live, you tell people like, in 30 minutes I'm gonna drop an amazing promotion, or I'm gonna drop an amazing product. We just have limited stocks only. You have a timer. You can add a timer within TikTok Live Studio apparently, but not on Mac, only on Windows for now. But you could add also something you buy on Amazon and add a timer like on your screen or directly like within your shelves, and tell the audience in 30 minutes, just comment, add the products on your cart. Something interesting actually. You add stock. We can't add stock because we only have 1 stock per bag. Of course, it's pre-loved. But if you sell, for example, shoes or jewelry, you could add 100 stock for 1 product, and you tell to people, okay, add to your cart these products. Everyone, we are like 300 people on the live. Add to cart this product. I'm gonna link the product here. I'm gonna pin the product. Click on the product, read the description, add to cart the product, and then at the timer in 30 minutes, I'm gonna release a big promotion for this. And when the timer is like running out, you just put the promotion and people should buy a lot. You just warm up. keep them on the live during 30 minutes, interact with them, try to ask questions, showcase the products and everything, and boom, release either a product or release the promotion. This works perfectly, and you can do like spikes of people buying, and also TikTok will just send you lots of people interested in buying your products after this spike, and then you start again, 30 minutes and 30 minutes, or it can be less, of course, depending on the rhythm of your live, but this is, for example, a good strategy. Something you could do also is like a giveaway. You can do, for example, giveaways for buyers only. You can do giveaways for people that follows you. Or you could say, for example, okay, guys, now we are like 10,000 likes during the live. If we reach 100,000 views within 10 minutes, we do a giveaway. And people just going to tap. And it gives you a good reach and good impression for the live also. Just try to make people interact with the live. The more they interact, the more TikTok is going to interact with you. Now, part where we made some mistakes. So first, we were doing live without any plan. And sometimes we still do. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes we don't have any plan and we just go live. But usually now I know how to do it. So it's already in my head, I would say. But also something you should not do, ignoring questions. Try to answer the most possible way possible. It's important. You need someone in the camera, but also someone in the back office. You need someone with computers, checking all the comments, checking all the orders, answering questions. You need a moderator or two-person. Either if you're a small owner like you are on your own, try to get a moderator within your audience. It can work and it's good, but you need to be two to do live shopping the most effective way, especially if you have like 600 to 700 people on your live. It's going to be very messy. Also, another mistake, I would say, something we forgot is spammer or annoying people. Just either you don't respond, it's fine, they just comment and it's gonna do more reach for you. This is how I think. Or you just answer quietly, or you answer the nice way saying, oh, thank you so much for your mean comments. Anyway, it's engagement for me. So thank you so much. Don't hesitate to comment and to follow then. And people will just stop commenting bad stuff. Or if they continue, just shadow ban them and just block them, okay? But this is also why moderating is important. A big mistake is expecting big sales within day one. You need a plan. It's like everything. You need to warm up your audience. You need to grow your account, and then it will work. Another tips for growing also your normal video. If you have a TikTok shop, I really recommend to create videos about your products and then link the product within the video. And each time you go live and you pin the products, the video will blow up instantly or within the first few days, because it will showcase the video to people in the marketplace. So this is why also you should do this. Honestly, every video that we've made with linked product and then going live after, it blows up. It's insane. And we were able to sell like this without live shopping. We sell expensive bags. Like the least expensive bags we have is like 300 or 400 euro. So usually we don't sell like instant, and people trust us, We are able to sell a lot during live. So if we can do it, I guess you can do it. You just need to be smiling, and it will take time. You're not going to be perfect within the first live, but just start, test and learn. You'll get better. I know it's sometimes a bit worrying and you get shy doing the live, but it's just you and your phone. Even you have 700 people in front of you, it's just your phone and you, and it's your company. You have no better person than yourself to promote your company. And then if you're not okay to do the live, you can hire someone, interns, or people that just do live all the time, and you can hire some different people to being live all day long. Depends on what you want, but it's actually a very good revelation, and you should not miss this one. What do you think about live shopping? What do you think about TikTok shop? Let me know in the comment, and don't hesitate to subscribe. Bye bye.